What's going on, people? Happy New Year's Eve to those who ain't hit New Year's yet. Happy New Year's Day to all of our people in the East, in the UK, all of our brothers, Tarmizi. Yeah, big up to you all. Welcome to Beige and Reds TV match preview, Liverpool versus Newcastle. It's your three boys here. Number 4 on hiatus. He doing crab things. Crab doing crab things, but we'll leave Crab alone. He can crawl any hole right now.
That sounds so. It sounds so bad when we say crabs and stuff.
That's right. He can stay crabalicious. That's what we can call it, crabalicious. But big up as always. Make sure, people, as you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It helps tremendously for the channel. We're at 1,225 subs and growing. Your support has been immense, and we appreciate it greatly. Keep doing it. Pulling out your burners. Telling a friend to tell a friend. Big up to you all. We all happy. Cheers to you all who's already in New Year's. Arsenal lost again. I should have bet money. I didn't. That's my fault. United doing United things. And Spurs.
It's unfortunate too, because for me in California, we're not allowed to bet. Like the state doesn't have like licensing to bet and stuff, so you have to do like weird stuff to actually bet. But it would have been a good game to bet, to be honest.
You don't have Bet 365 over in
no
US?
California. You can't bet in California.
Oh, okay.
It's just a state. It's a certain states you can bet, but just California is being very strict and stuff, because like you guys aren't like in the number game, but economics, taxes, and stuff. California is still a bit behind.
Yeah,
with that stuff, which is weird, but whatever.
Before we kick off this preview show, Gunali, where are you, bro? Pops,
he's probably already in the future and stuff. He's in 2024 already and stuff.
Listen, I have sent him messages. I have called him. He ducking me. Pops, he like that song that we go in Barbados. If you see me ducking, that's what he doing right now. He ducking, ducking me, ducking. I told him, stop puffing out your chest so early. But he ain't listen. He ain't learn from last year. But that's these goodness for you, though. Anyway, that's these goodness. Happy New Year, Captain Sal, bro. Happy New Year to you.
Oh, he's in 2024 already? All right,
2024, yeah. Some of our people's already in the new year. We ain't hit there yet. None of us ain't hit there yet. Angel, you can be the last one to hit there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Pops can hit that all before me, and then it's going to be me, and you're going to be 3 hours after me. So, yeah. Big up to Redbird. Big up, bro.
Angel can get the drunkies. He can celebrate with me, celebrate with you, then celebrate with himself.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I'm already messed up already, man.
100%. 100%. I don't want to say it's the Beige and Reds TV hit alone that caused Arsenal now to drop 2 games in a row.
Yeah, but you did so good, man, because I like when in the stream and stuff, I was going to come on, but, the missus came back or whatever, so I couldn't really, But, like, man, the views and stuff, man, you did great, man. You did great.
Yeah, the views was crazy. The chat was hot. People enjoyed it. And I think we got to do a little bit more of them, especially for Arsenal and City. More Arsenal than City, because it's real tough when it comes to City, man. I mean, them can just beat teams. It can only be the big squads that you can really see them dropping points, especially now. But I don't want to talk about City, them frauds. Hopefully they get the charges up against them. Big up Revenite, happy New Year, Bajans. To all the Reds, Arsenal tears in 2024. Let's extend the gap 100%. Don't let us down, Reds. Get the 3 points today. Yeah, they got to get the 3 points. Got to get the 3 points. Angel says sorry if I'm messy today, but Angel good, man. Angel good.
I don't know, man. I might take off my shirt and stuff. You gotta be careful with stuff. Show off my pecs and my 6-pack and stuff.
Karma.
No 6-pack. Sorry, my 1-pack and stuff. Because I'm out of shape.
Pump the brakes, Angel. Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes. Exactly.
I gotta respect the OG's channel and stuff. You know what I mean?
Revenant said you've been on hard stuff.
No, wait, tell me, what's going on? We can't ignore this. is he doing, man? This guy over here, man. What is he doing, man? Come on, man. Get on, man.
You know what? I can call you right now. Crab asked for today to do the preview instead of yesterday and crabbing on the show. We can call you. Big up Red for Life. Big up to D. Pops is saying that is the Pops and Rossi later. Ain't worried. I got left crab for Pops, that's all. Big up to D. D says big up Reverend Knight and Red for Life. Pops says Happy New Year. D says Happy New Year. Arsenal lose again. What a great way to start the new year.
No, it's a good year, man. We got to take advantage of that. But we'll probably talk about that later, though.
100%. Tarmizi, morning and Happy New Year, brother. Start with 24.
My brother Tarmizi, man.
Coffee and protein smoothie here.
Nah, you know it was funny about Tarmizi, man. We in the calling and stuff, he was like the most composed out of everybody, man.
Yes,
he was the most composed. Like I was coming at everyone, he was just serious, composed and stuff, man. Cool dude, man.
You know what it is? Tarmizi in a different mindset, man. His mind focused. He can't get rattled.
Yeah, man. Tarmizi cool dude, man.
Don't get rattled. That's Mr. John Wick right there.
Nah, yeah, we gotta do we gotta meet up with some of the fans, man. One day, man. Hopefully.
100%. We can do the 100%. Pops says big up to Crabendino. Yeah, you ready to do that? You ready to do that, Pops? You're right. Right, Felicia Barnes, I told you this man is in the wilderness. Listen, right for life, he in the wilderness. He in the damn bottom of the ocean, bro. He's struggling right now. Struggling.
He can't breathe, man.
Can't breathe. Can't come up here. Nothing. This fraud. Rasta crowd. Fraud. Tony Montana goodly left his Arsenal brethren hanging on big 6 bats earlier. Oh, wow. He under that much pressure. Gee, you. Wow.
No, but like to be honest, right? Like back-to-back losses is a hard thing to take. To be honest, though,
I didn't expect.
Like you can make, like, to be honest, like, you can make an excuse for the first loss, but the second loss, that's when you start kind of like questioning certain things. You know what I mean? I think 100%. That's the issue.
They like, played bad, though. They played bad.
Yeah, buddy.
That's be water.
Struggle, man. The
struggle bad today. They didn't play well.
Scored early and then they sat off. I don't know why.
Yeah, Saliba get rid of
tried to control the game from a distance. Nah, that wasn't a penalty, man. Not that was way too soft to be a penalty, man.
Listen, we saw
he did well to sell it, man. Yeah, he did well to sell it.
We saw a Villa get one that was soft too. Puppy soft.
Nah, the contact wasn't there.
But yeah, let Arsenal
they need it.
Doing it. They got tough schedule coming up too.
Forget them. City got easy one. That's the problem.
Yeah,
no,
City got.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who we forgetting and stuff?
Arsenal. Let me forget them.
Oh yeah,
Arsenal. Yeah. I said.
You know
City got easy running.
You know what the sad thing? When I was on Twitter and stuff. You know, Twitter's a toxic place, obviously, for people that are not on it. But I went on and I read something like, if they beat their game in hand, they go above Arsenal. And I'm like, damn, our City's having a bad season, form-wise. And for Arsenal to kind of technically be on their best form, for City to kind of like not be in good form and then be above of them, it says a lot, to be honest. Like
it does.
You know?
It does.
That's the problem though, Angel. Everybody's been talking about City don't look the same. City went away, won the World Club Championship.
But Pops,
came back in 2 points off the top.
No, but me and you, Pops, been saying all season, like, you wait until January to go kick. Like, they don't hit overdrive, third shift, fourth shift.
And they got money. They got money.
We got money too.
No, we do have money.
We don't have room though.
Let's not get into that right now. So.
They can flog Calvin Phillips and they can make space in their team.
Yeah, but apparently I heard Calvin is going more preferably going on loan than being sold apparently.
And Carvalho just came back for Liverpool.
I got
but I
linked
heard
to
apparently,
Newcastle for Calvin Phillips on loan.
but I heard for Carvalho for our Carvalho, he's being brought back, but automatically he's being linked to Leicester right now on
Yeah, they're
loan
saying
and
that he
stuff
can go
until
back out. They reckon he can go back out.
yeah.
Okay.
But I think Leicester's a good team for him to though. I think it's a good team
Yeah,
because they're killing it right now in the championship.
they are. So let's talk about this Newcastle game tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
3 o'clock start Eastern time. At Anfield, night game, so 8 p.m. out in the UK. Injury wise, Bajcetic is still out injured. Matip, obviously. Robertson is back into training, but not full training. Thiago is apparently back in full training. Tsimikas is out fully.
Obviously, obviously, yeah.
McAllister is back fully into training as well. For Newcastle, out for this game is
Wait,
Anderson.
Barnes.
Yeah.
Barnes. You want to
What's
say
up?
anything on Robbo?
Yeah,
Robbo just
Robbo is he's slightly training, so he not doing contact training yet. He is back on the pitch, but he not gonna be ready.
Still in sneakers. All right, got you.
No, he only pitch like training, but not contact training. If you understand what I mean.
So he pretty much like
that means he ain't ready.
He's running on the pitch pretty much. That's what
he's running on the pitch, but he's getting back into shape.
Has a step up.
Yeah.
Has a step up, man. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So Anderson is out for Newcastle with a back injury. Harvey Barnes is out with an ankle injury. Manquillo is out with a groin injury. Murphy is out with a shoulder injury. Nick Pope's out with a shoulder injury. Target's out. Tonali obviously suspended. Willock is out with Achilles tendon. And questionable for this game is Lascelles. No, they just got back Botman. He's back in the lineup. So he should be fully ready for this game. But we got to talk about Newcastle form. Their form is not good. And Kieran Trippier, who is their captain and catalyst for that team, has been playing like dogs boxy the last, I'd say, 7 games. He's been absolute terrible. Now, I don't know if because of the injury issue with them and the amount of games that they were playing with being in Europe and all of that stuff that has caught up to them. And now you're seeing a huge drop off from their players, but they are not playing well. And I've started to see a lot of questions on Twitter. People want Eddie Howe's head. People are asking for his head.
I think
they don't think that's fair.
Just to touch on the Trippier thing, I think it doesn't help that the back four in itself hasn't been consistent based on injury, right? So it's kind of like it's difficult to kind of what's the word? To create a cohesiveness with the back four if it's constantly changing based on injury. And then when you really think about it as well, Trippier is not really young. He's in the latter end of his and it's not to be disrespectful, but of his career.
Yeah.
It doesn't really help, to be honest. So
yeah, I agree.
You know,
like, Kismet, big up, happy New Year, bro. Top of the league. You know, I put out a tweet after Arsenal lost their game against the Hammers on Twitter, and it says, well, Liverpool ended the season on top of the league. And somebody replied, can't remember his name right now. He replied, he's like, not yet. They got one more game. Obviously, he was correct. I completely forgot that they had a game this weekend. But it turns out that my tweet was absolutely correct, that Liverpool left 2023 on top of the league because Arsenal lost. So we stayed where we were. Hey, I like that energy.
Your tweet remains correct. You actually just said you tweeted that we end the season top of the league. So I hope that that's a fact.
I think that would be a fact too, bro. Jay Kismet says Newcastle not in good form, perfect timing to play them. Yeah, I think it's a good time to play them for sure. And
Be
it's at
careful with that
Anfield.
too, though. You gotta be careful.
But
with
it's
that.
at Anfield. If it was going to be at St. James Park, I can hear where you're coming from, Pops. But with the form that they're in and they come into our house, I a lot more confident. Well, you know how Crab feel about Newcastle already. He don't respect this team whatsoever. He's big at the Stoley Murray.
No. Crab doesn't respect anyone, to be honest. Let's get real. You know.
It is true. Big up to I Love Liverpool. Big up Major Fam. Happy
Big up
New Year.
Stokely, everything.
Bro. Big up Stokely Murray.
Yeah, I love Liverpool. Everything.
Stokely being high. Give
Big
more licks on tomorrow. Don't worry. And you feel free. You could come on, Stokes. If you're watching this on the replay, come on after the game. I like that chat we had last time. Pops, how you feeling about this game, man? Tell me how you feeling.
Early in the season, I actually told Stokely that Newcastle was one of the best injured teams, to be honest. That's when they were really performing well, even though the numbers were short. But it feels like they've done too much of that now. And without the people coming back in, without the players coming back in, they've played with the same 11 to 14 players for an extended period of time. And when you look at them, some of the men just drag in. So even Trippier, Beijing Angel was saying that the back hasn't been settled, but Trippier's been making individual mistakes, not mistakes that sort of are a direct impact of the person next to you being different. It's just him not being at the level that he should be at. I don't know if that's fatigue or, as Angel said, he's a little older, but when you get older, you expect your experienced players to be able to manage these types of situations better. And he's struggled in the last, I would say, probably 3-4 games specifically. But what I'm looking at is at the other end of the pitch. And looking at Gordon, that they can hit us, hurt us on the break. So.
Yeah. Jenkins might got a question here for Andrew.
No.
Never. Easy answer. It's in my DNA, man.
Jenkins, man, what I can tell you is that Pops and myself working on Angel, he's starting to turn the corner a little bit. A
little bit. To be honest, a little bit, to be honest. Since
Crab is the one that's superior negative of the four of us. He's the one that loses head.
Pops, what was it? It was one day. I don't know what game was it. It was the rating show, and I was very positive that show. And you were like, "What? Like, Angel, what's going on?" I don't remember. Maybe it's the Aston Villa game. Maybe. But I don't remember. I was like very positive that game, at the rating show, and everyone was like surprised about it. But yeah,
we gotta bring Crab around because
I have my on and off days, to be honest.
Crab already thought with negative. He wants to sell Salah, he wants to sell Diaz, he wants to sell Tsimikas, he wants to sell everybody. Angel got the list. And he brought that up and he called the show. Pops, you missed it.
Pops, you missed it. Pops, you missed it and stuff. You missed it.
No, I didn't. I watched it. Check the comments, my man. Check me in the comments, man. Of course. I saw Angel had receipts. Had poor Laszlo calling for Kevlar, man.
Too expensive for you to sell.
Now, my brother Laszlo and stuff, I called him off guard. He's like, yo, take it easy, man. What's going on?
Yeah, boy. He hit strays at Laszlo. Oh, break up the Brian.
Brian. I got a lot of love for Brian, though.
Big up Laszlo every day, man.
Revenite says, sorry, Angel. Your question.
I was going to come for you, Revenite and stuff. I was going to come for you, man, because I had the receipts, man.
He says it would have loved to be able to call in, but was tired of trying to get on your next one. For sure, Reverend. We always will.
Pops, it was funny because when I questioned Lee and stuff in regards to, so you're gonna sell Endo now? He's like, no, I'm not gonna sell Endo and stuff. Not selling Endo and stuff.
No. You see?
Nah, man. No. Get him out of here, man. I'm done with the show today.
Happy New Year, Aaron. Happy New Year to you, bro. From Ireland. Yeah, Angel, surely the ice. Crab is just, man.
I'll be back. Let me pour me another drink and stuff.
Yeah. Look, I love Liverpool. Look what they're saying. Look. Oh man. Yeah, pops. I'm really looking forward to this game tomorrow. I super positive. I think we can come up flying. This is actually Endo's and Mo's last game with us before they head
Last game.
off to the Asian Cup and to AFCON. Now, you know me, I kind of secretly hoping that Egypt get knocked out early, that Mo can get back. And also Japan, but we know Japan can go fairly far. They are one of the favorites to win that Asian Cup. So, but I secretly want the two of them to come back quick. So we just got hope. We just got hope for that. That's the truth. We got hope. Oh geez, Redbird. Because he crabalicious, man. That's what it is. See? Let's wait and see what y'all saying at the end of the season. The end of the season, we went in the baby quad. The mini quad coming.
Let's wait and see.
We looking at you.
Let's wait and see, Krabby.
The mini quad. That's what coming. All the belts. We missed it out the last 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago. We missed it out. We're doing it this year. We're doing it this year. New year, new Simi. I love the who say, yeah, Simi be out for a while. That's a broken collarbone. That got a heel on its own. And really not much that you can do with that. So that's the unfortunate part. But fellas, let me get right into this. I agree with you.
Go.
Let me jump into it. I think this speaks for itself, right? Allison.
There's only one. One AB1.
Verge. Trent.
Captain and vice captain, please. That's right.
Joe, go here.
Joey G. The artist formerly known as Ice Spice by many. All y'all disrespect the man. All y'all that disrespect the man. I hope y'all remember what y'all was calling it. All of them. Not calling Ice Spice and kind of things. I hope y'all remember that.
Hey man, RDX, bend over, man. That was me, man. back way, man. Hey man.
No, here's the next set about spot. Kwanzaa scored. VVQ started the last game. Y'all think Kanate starts this game?
Yeah. I think so. I think it just makes the best sense for.
I think what Klopp is going to do is rotate that centre back spot between Kwanzaa and Kanate.
Yeah, every other game type thing, like every other game type thing. Yeah,
they're gonna flip each game between each other. Now in the 6, y'all think Endo starting? I think so.
Samurai.
And Dom?
Boss.
Now who starts in this position? You think it's
CJ.
Going to be CJ?
It's crazy, right? For me to agree with Pops because I'm so negative. But like to be honest, I'm starting to see the role of CJ. I really am starting to see his role in the team and stuff. So yeah, I'll go with CJ to be honest.
CJ's brings a lot of balance to that midfield.
Yeah.
A lot of balance to that midfield.
I think to be honest, like not to like disrespect Ryan and stuff because he's one of our own, right? But I think the balance is a lot better when Endo and CJ because there's like I guess a better communication level with the two and stuff.
Yeah,
and they understand the role better.
Yeah. You see what Crab telling you?
What you said? Hey man, maybe I need to start drinking more and stuff. You know what I mean?
More obviously can play in this position.
Unfortunately and stuff, you know. unfortunately. But
Easy,
we don't have.
easy, Angel, easy,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is
easy,
it? You see, Crab
easy,
came on and poured the negative energy and stuff. I was trying to be positive,
easy.
but he came on and stuff. Blame Rasta and stuff for that.
So
Fabinho, stop it.
who starts at striker?
Okay, so medically speaking, right? Medically, just
I
talking about
think
medical aspect of the game, right? I
yeah.
would start Nunes, but switch Nunes in the later half of the game and bring in Jota. Just medically speaking, until next year, I would reserve Nunes in regards to the healing process of the game. That's just me, though. Medically speaking,
You
'cause
you
at the
agree
end,
with that, pops? You think
or for example, like we're gonna get to it later, but bring in Diaz but switch Jota in the game, just to kind of like, because I know, for example, I know we spoke about it, um, the period in regards to this game into the next game, the FA Cup game, and then the window of like 2 weeks we have to kind of like rest players or have players like regain confidence or rest time and stuff. That's a good window for just to kind of like fully recover in a way. So yeah,
man on it, boy? Gap pool. Oi, oi, oi.
we,
Perhaps
we I'm sorry, I'm not used to the Caribbean language and stuff. What does that mean and stuff?
I think he did a typo there.
Oh, okay.
I think he did a typo there. That gotta be a typo, right, pops? Crab calling me gap
Has to
pool.
be. So we don't do that.
Aye. So who's starting on the left? I think it is gap pool because I don't think Jota ready to start
Now,
yet.
to be honest,
It made sense for St. Jota.
unfortunately,
Or Diaz.
Diaz is gonna start. Unfortunately, I think the mentality right now with Klopp is the fact that, not to say that we know more than Klopp, because obviously we don't have our licensing or we don't know about football as much as Klopp, but I think his way of thinking is that Diaz in a way is not at the best way of form, so he's going to kind of like play as much as you want until you get better form in a way, which is kind of like,
Maybe,
I guess I understand that mentality, but some players I think in a way need to kind of like be taken away from the fire line in a way.
yeah, I agree with you. Maybe he does this. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah,
I'm not
that's it.
I'm not against the lineup, but I'm not against it.
Now, if we look at the last game that Newcastle played, right? Let me pull up that game and see who started for them. The last game. Newcastle.
Against Forest?
Yeah, against Forest. Yeah, let me look at your lineups. So they
To
started
Dubravka.
Gordon. Yeah, Dubravka in the net. They started Trippier, Botman, Scar, and Dan Burn on the left with
Dan Burn, I like
Longstaff.
he started.
Yeah, Gomeres and Miley in the middle three, and then
He
Almiron,
playing good.
Isak, and Gordon.
Yeah.
I think that would be the same lineup again. So if if Nunes plays on the left, then he is going up against Trippier. I think that is a world of problems for Trippier. If Nunes is on the left. Because Trippier can't handle Nunes with his pace. He can't.
No, but to be honestly, like for some reason, right? Like teams play better with us regardless of their form. Like, I
Yep.
think a lot of teams see it as a cup final or the last game of
Yeah,
the
of
season, kind of
course.
like prove in essence of like how good they are as a team. So I don't think every game, I think form doesn't matter when it comes to playing against us because I think teams want to just prove a point. With
Yeah,
us,
I hear what you're saying, Angel. I hear what you, and you are 100% right with our comment.
right? Like
100%.
you understand what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But don't you feel if Klopp counterbalances that by switching it up and putting Gakpo in the middle with Nunes on the left, and Nunes is going one-on-one against Trippier, that's going to put Trippier in trouble just because of his
No, of
speed.
course. But for some, I'm trying to not be negative because the new year for me is in about 6 hours or 7 hours. I'm not sure. I don't see. I just don't see the point of. Okay, so when we bought Nunes into the squad, I felt like the false line thing was gone. The moment you bring and you spend that type of money on a Nunes, I feel like the false nine thing is gone. So I just don't see the point of a Gappo, to be honest, if he's not playing on the left hand side. In my opinion, you know.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll give you the flip side, Angel.
Go ahead, bro. Go
We
ahead, Pops.
equate, and this is a general thing in terms of fans. You equate money with success. So you buy a player, and once he costs above a number, so let's
Yeah,
say 70 million, right? So let's say 70 is the cap. The instant you go above 70 million, someone will say something like, "Well, you can't buy a man for 70 million and put him on the bench, or you can't buy a man for 70 million and he not
yeah. Yeah.
do whatever
I
else,
think
right?"
I think that's the whole like the whole question. For example, on the biggest platform, right? Twitter, right? That's the argument on Twitter right now. You can't spend 80 plus million on a player and then him not succeed. For example, right? So that's the argument you're pretty much saying right now, currently, Pops. Like, for example,
hmm
But that's for me, that's garbage. That's garbage because it's your responsibility as the manager to find solutions within your squad.
Pops.
Now,
That's
if
that.
you buy a
Unfortunately,
man
like
for 70 to 100 million,
for,
right?
for intellectual people
No,
like
but this
me
is
and you,
reality. Jack Grealish costs 100 million, right? And he didn't start every week.
no, of course, but
So
for intellectual people like me and you, right? This is like the one time we and you agree. That shouldn't be a case, but unfortunately, is the case for a certain fan base, for the Twitter fear or whatever, which is like a very toxic place to be in. But unfortunately, it is what it is, right? It
yeah.
it is what it is. I can't really explain the algorithm, but it is what it is, right? It is
Liam,
what it is.
we need to figure out where we can get the best out of Nunes and how we can get him to score. Whether that's on the
yeah,
left, the right, or the middle, it doesn't matter. Just get it to work. Figure out.
yeah,
I'm gonna
The
say
front
something.
three used to switch places and do all sort of things when it was different players. We haven't played with a nine as a out and out striker in many years,
Since
and
when?
Nunez
What would you
doesn't
say
look like
since when? Since when, Pops? Since when?
he's El Nino. Probably
Suarez,
since El Nino. I mean, even
Suarez.
Suarez wasn't the quintessential number nine, but Suarez wasn't the quintessential
So
number nine.
how many years has that been? To be honest, like let's
That's
just
A long
that's a
time.
for the
long
younger
10, 10
for the
plus,
younger fan
LMGs.
base.
10 plus years.
Ten plus years.
Suarez was with
Okay.
us in what 13, 14?
2013. Yeah, 10 plus
Yeah,
years.
10 plus
Yeah,
years,
so
right?
that's a decade.
Okay, so this is I've been kind of crying this out for a while, but a lot of fans kind of like um look down on this formation or look down on the aspect of the formation because I think the formation kind of like reeks negative football in a way. 4-4-2, I feel like is the answer to a lot
Oh, you
of
know what you're playing for 4-2.
no, but I'm saying like I think it solves a lot of the issues of the squad. I don't know. You guys are more tactical than I am and stuff.
Liam's got a good point here. Liam said we should probably try to get as wide as possible at the win and outskirts of the pitch so we have a lot more time to control and
Yo,
make good plays.
Liam, your son and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, get out of here, man.
If you look on
That's
screen
funny.
right now, Angel, on screen right now, And you
Okay.
take Cody Gakpo and you slide him backwards, basically to make a diamond 4.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the 4-4-2 that you want, So
Yeah.
effectively, you can do different things
No,
in
but
game
remember,
that takes
but
you to
pops,
the 4-4-2
because I remember early in the season when we started
without
doing the
him being
watch
the
along.
false 9.
No, but remember, right? When earlier this season, right, when we were doing the watch alongs, and I was invited into the channel and stuff, we criticized Gapo really, like, I wouldn't say harshly, but I think in the right way when he was non-existent in that role. I think in a way Gapo doesn't work in that midfield role in a certain way, right?
Hmm.
And we criticize in a way where Gapo in a way was like he didn't work on the first false nine. He didn't work in the midfield. And we were, I think, a lot of fans were criticizing the fact of what is the Gapo role.
There is a lot of different formations that we can absolutely do. And look, let me just give Klopp some credit. He has played many different formations this season in games. He has changed it up. He's went to a 4-4-2. He's went to uh, a
But
4-4.
that's the thing, though. Lee, I don't think he's done a 4-4-2. I
4-2-4.
think he's done like a 4-2-4, which is different, right?
He did a 4-2-4. He did a 4-4-2 at some point in times in games this year.
Like it flips.
Yeah, he's
4-2-4
done
can
a
convert to
various
4-4-2 very easily. You just ask your white players to drop in a little bit, and all of a sudden you got 4-4-2. You ask them to press up, you go to 4-2-4. So it depends on if you're in attack or defense. So
exactly. He's done a 4-2-3-1. He's done a fair amount.
A little bit.
3-2-2-3, the box midfield, of course, the much vaunted box midfield that's trying to invert.
Yeah, Liam calling no crap. Liam calling no crap. My son calling no crap.
Okay.
I love it. My son started to become a tactician with studying formations and stuff. It's crazy.
Okay.
Man is literally be studying formations and studying playing tactics.
Wait, sorry. The only thing. Oh, can you bring that? Okay. Oh, okay. So, Pops, I wanted to ask you a question because I wish you could have came on the call in. Who do you blame for the offside? Do you blame Nunes for not being in position or the pass not being fast enough?
I think that's
It's always you.
Nunes.
It's always you.
Okay.
You gotta take responsibility on yourself.
Yeah.
Whenever you are offside, it's you. It's offside. What doesn't matter if it's Nunes, if it's Trent, if it's G, whoever you is, it's you. It's your responsibility to pick out where's the last man.
I'm the American in the group, so I'm trying to learn the game in a way. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to understand this stuff. Because at the end of the day, like,
don't let crap disrespect you call you American.
No, but like I'm trying to understand the game in a tactical level because I don't really see it in a tactical way. So if at the end of the day, let's say for example a Trent or let's say a Sabozalai or whoever is good at passing the game at the passing game, right? If I know this player is fast or has pace, maybe I should pass the game. Maybe I should move the ball faster. Because maybe Nunes in a way is in a different wavelength than certain players and stuff. So who do we really blame and stuff?
See, that
was one of our issues early in the season. Once Nunes was on the pitch.
Wait, come on. I know you were American, man.
Started to try to play too.
I love Liverpool. Where are you from in America, man? Because if we're from the same city, man, we gotta link up, man.
Listen, Pop saying it and this comment saying it. We need to move the ball quicker because I think Nunes.
But believe you said it. You said you've been saying it all season. Pass in the live watch-alongs. Pass the ball faster.
They move it so slowly, and I think that is part of the problem.
And I remember what was it two games ago? Pops even like was livid. Like he was like, "Yo, what are we doing? Pass the ball faster." And for Pops to be animated, it says a lot. To be honest,
you see, I'm taking a page out of Pop's book. I never used to watch the game a second time. Never. Mm-hmm. This season, over the last 6 or 7 games, I have literally gone back and watched the game again and broke it down. And if we only move the ball,
comment.
No, but that's not the answer, bro. What city you in, man? Because if you in Cali, bro, we can link
he
up.
live in the Rockies, so he up in the mountains, so he gotta be like Denver area, Denver down in that spot for
No,
sure.
but like to be honest, I don't like like I said like earlier in the show, like we got to do a meet along with a lot of the fans, man.
Yeah, we have
Meet
to.
up with people, man. Like to be honest, and just meet up and stuff, you know.
Yeah, Liam says there's only 14 likes and 20 viewers. Smash the like button.
Now, come on, man. It's
Let
the
me
new
do
year,
that.
man. You know.
But yeah, I mean, Pops is 100% right. Yes, Nunes has to take accountability from being offside so much. He has to take that accountability on him. Also, what I
No,
think
I'm sorry. That's one of the questions I was gonna ask Pops. Pops, do you think? Because I know every time we do a watch along, right? And Nunes gets offside, you say fine him, right? Do you think finding a player betters them or discourages them a player and stuff? So I wanted to ask you that in the calling if you came on and stuff because
It's a tongue in
I'm
cheek.
kind of like
It's a tongue in cheek comment. It's a tongue in cheek comment. But it's also one
okay.
of them where I'm saying if you're playing wide left or wide right at any point in time, when you're playing and you look to your left or right, you're seeing the last man. There's no excuse for you to then be caught offside because you're quicker than everybody in the back line. Nunes never lines up, or let me say it now. 99% of the time he lines up, he's quicker than all four men, all four of them. So there's no need to go early on a ball over the top when you know it's coming.
Mm.
Stagger your run, man.
on top of that,
No,
But
right?
one of the things that we tried to do early in the season was we were forcing the try that pass to him, and it was going too long. It was too far ahead of him. It was misdirected, and I was saying, all right, because he's quick, it doesn't mean we have to just kick everything over the top now to him. So we've gone from being way too fast to almost being pedestrian at times. So to me, I just want to see the balance. I want it to be like a dance: slow, quick, slow, quick. So lull the opposition in with a couple of those slow passes, and then it's a quick 1-2, and you're in behind.
Yeah.
So that's where you hear Barnes, especially getting real frustrated. I'm saying, classic quicker.
But Pops, can I ask you something? Because I seem like you have more grasp of the game than I do, right? The tactical side of the game, right? It seems kind of like stagnant in a way, where it's like we have more technical players that we ever had in the squad. In a way, right? I don't want to mean to disrespect players and stuff, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what we've been saying all along.
The New Year's in about 6 hours for me. I don't want to be negative, but it seems that we have more technical players in a way, right? Why is it that we can't string a pass, or why is it that we can't, in a way, in the final third? We've all said it. It seems a bit negative, in a way.
Because I think we played the ball too slow.
But then again, whose fault is it though? Is it the players? Is it tactics?
No. You can't put that on the coach. The coach is not going to tell a player to move the ball slow. That is for you as a player to decide to hit the ball harder, to get it where it needs to go quicker. Because y'all have heard me complain.
My family's in Long Beach. Yo, we gotta link up, brother. We gotta link up, man. I'm not too far from there.
Y'all have heard me complain.
Not too far from there. We gotta link up, brother.
On watch alongs.
I'll pay for some drinks for you and stuff. You know?
Move the ball quicker. Move the ball. Y'all hear me like sound like a broken record. Move the ball quicker. Move the ball. Why y'all passing so slow and nonchalant? If you move the ball quick, even if a team in a low block, their legs cannot move fast enough to move from one side of the pitch to the next side of the pitch.
I have a question. I have a question for you because you obviously understand the game better than I do, obviously. But there's a thing that Krabs says, right? There's a thing, and this is where I agree with Krabs. Unfortunately, that tiki taka stuff doesn't work for us. But it seems that when we get to the final third, we played this tacky type thing where where we're like, yo, just shoot the ball. Pop said it the other game or a couple of games ago. Just shoot the damn ball. And we do this extra pass where we don't need to do the kind of extra pass. So is it a player thing or is it a tactic thing? Or is it a thing where we're trying to be friendly in a way? We're trying to
Now,
shut
I can give you an example, a prime example of what you just said. And why, in my opinion, 8 times out of 10, that ticky-tacky stuff in the box don't work. Arsenal played the Hammers earlier this week and lost 2-0. Arsenal had 77 touches in the box and scored 0 goals.
For what game, for reference?
The Hammers, when they played West Ham, they had 77 touches in the box and had 0 goals. They had in the entire game maximum, I think, people can correct me in the chat, either 2 or 3 shots on goal an entire game with 77 touches in the box. Because they were in the box and doing this ticky-tacky thing and trying to doing these little quick little things and try to get open space. It's not going to work because now you're in a confined place with defenders all boxed into the box. You're not going to find the space. You have to be doing that ticky-tacky thing, as Pops always says, outside the box. So when you do the slow, you suck them in and you move the ball quick and you do a quick 1-2 as a ticky-tack, you go past the man and now you want an advantage in your final third. It is simple. But when you're trying to do that in the actual box, everything, and a team is playing a low block or they're backing off of you, they're going to congest the box so you have no shooting angles to get at the bars at all. It's not, you can hit men all day long, and that is what's happened to us. Fellas is be taking shots in the box and hitting the defender and it going the same way.
Wait,
all the time.
Sorry to go to a different topic, but I'm still annoyed that Krabs is not still on the call and stuff.
I ain't listening to Crowd Murder.
You should have used.
No, because like
you should have used the United game as an example for us.
I'm trying.
Shooting where we should have passed. Passing where we should have shot.
Yes, that's another one. Pops, spot on.
I'm trying to see the OGs before the new year and stuff, and Krabs is not on and stuff, and I kind of feel offended in a way and stuff.
Pops is spot on. That is another one. The United game. We try to do the exact same thing, and we keep hitting defenders instead of shooting when we should have shot, instead of passing the ball. It's simple. And you can't.
No, but Pops. I feel like in a way, not to disrespect other people in the panel, Pops, technically speaking, he seems to kind of understand the game a little bit more than all of us in a way and stuff. But like, there's been a lot of games this season where Pops kind of said like, Nunes, shoot the ball. Instead of passing the game, shoot the ball. And I think Pops in a way is kind of like made me realize, damn, he is right. I can't even argue with the man and stuff. So it's kind of in a way been difficult to do the rating show because it's like when you really, I don't really watch the games like Lee and Pops in a way, but it's like, damn, like they are right. I can't even argue with the fact that certain players should kind of like, okay, instead of passing the ball, be selfish in a way. But when you see at certain points where we see the games, for example, like the Salah, Firmino, and Mane, where they were a bit selfish in a way, and it was okay because they were a bit more clinical. I'm kind of like confused, and
they were also a lot more fluid. Angel, that front three was very fluid. There wasn't a lot. There's not many front threes that had the fluidity like Salah, Mane, and Firmino. The other ones you would call would have been Neymar, Suarez, and Messi, and then you would probably say Robin, Ribery, and you could either switch with Muller or Lewandowski in Bayern. There's not been a lot of front
not not to discredit the Man U and stuff, because you got Tevez, Ronaldo, and Rooney. I
Going way
think in
back.
a
Well,
way.
that was another one. That would have been another one.
No, that would have been
Going way
another one.
back.
But
Going way back.
like
Way back.
I know that they are our rivals through and through and
Yeah,
stuff. Not to discredit them in a way and stuff. I think
yeah. Well, no, it wasn't
there was
discredited, not
a level of
discredited.
connection. I think, and I think
Exactly. Exactly. There's not been many of those type of front threes that had that fluidity with them, that they just flow. They knew like what the other player wanted to be, where they wanted the ball. They just had that feeling between each other, and that's why it looks so beautiful on the pitch.
no,
It
but
don't happen often.
no, but not to sidetrack. Where would you rank our front three from 2 seasons ago?
You're talking about Salah, for Firmino and Mane.
Yeah, not to sidetrack too much, but what would you rank
Over
them?
what
And stuff?
period
'Cause
of time?
to be honest, I think the Ronaldinho, Eto'o front three was kind of like crazy as well.
Yeah, but not like them. That the only front three
Really,
I would
seriously.
put for me, the only front three I would put ahead of that front three would have been MSN, which is Messi.
Oh,
No,
Neymar.
MSN was crazy on a different level and stuff.
That would have been the only
that's-
that for me would be the only front three that could talk to Salah, Mane, and Firmino. The only one to me. Because if you look
So you
at
see
the
what we
goal-
shouldn't do, what we do then.
Pops, I want to hear what you say.
Talking about our front three in comparison to Bobby, Mane, Amo, we should never do that. Never ever.
I know, I agree.
And the fact that that's
No,
even a
but
comparison
Pops,
anywhere
Pops,
else. So
can
when
you-
you hear
can you-
Saka and Martinelli being compared to Mane and Mo, I said to myself, why would you do that to the kids?
No,
What are you doing
no,
that to
but
them?
Pops,
Let
can
them
I
be
ask
them
you-
and develop.
No, but Pops, can I ask you why you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
Sorry?
certain fans that kind of like are a bit. How do you say? They have walls and stuff, and everything you say to them is kind of like, oh, negative, instead of like taking it as a positive. For example, so can you like explain to them why? For example, and stuff.
Why?
You
What was the question?
The
Why?
comparison.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like,
compare a Mane to like the Martinelli or Saka to Salah or a Jesus to a Firmino. I hate those comparisons because it's not realistic to the current
All
players.
right, so let's just say they were our front three. Let's just say for a minute, those three players were playing for us. I wouldn't want us to do that, and they're our players. It doesn't make sense. You're looking at three players who played together for a 5-year run, experienced men who grew together as a team, versus young boys who know learning. Let the boys learn. Leave them alone. Is the same with Nunes? Nunes is now learning. For us to try to, and this is the mirror image that we have of our team
no, Pops,
being the ultimate team of the Premiership
Pops,
era,
can I-
because
can-
it's
can
the
you-
one team that we
can
had
I-
that won.
No, Pops, can I cut you off for a little bit? Like just a little bit, because I think
Yeah.
the youthfulness or the Twitter world in a way, social media way. Do you think we are in the right place to, for example, be patient with a Nunes? Because I think a lot of the fan base in a way is just body the ambition that we have as a fan base, right? Win the title every year, and compared to the potential to leave to win the fan base to win the league is different. And I think that's where we don't have the patience to, for example, for Nunes to kind of like hit 20 goals a season every year. So, do you understand what I'm saying and stuff? Or
All right, I'll give you sort of two views if you want, or two schools.
no, that would be fine and stuff.
you listen
just to
to-
like help
If
other
you listen
fans.
to
let's say,
if
for
you listen
example.
to match day, if you listen to the match day experience, I don't hear the fans in the stadium booing Nunes. I hear Nunes
No,
as a
but
chant.
that's the thing I want to
So
talk
the
about.
lack of support for Nunes to
Pops,
me comes from social media
like
or
cut
Twitter
you
or
off a
whatever.
little bit? Can I cut you off a little bit?
Go, go, go.
So what is it that, for example, right? Not to say I'm against Nunes because I'm a fan, South American. You know what I mean? I want him to succeed. But what is it that Nunes has or what he's done to have, let's say for example, Anfield to kind of like cheer him on to a point where like it's kind of like what is even warranted for the fan base to kind of cheer him on. You know what I mean? Like,
I
Unfortunately for me, I've never been to Anfield as a disclaimer. So I can only give
no,
you a
me
third
either. Me
party
either. Me either.
interpretation. So when you listen to other people, so I like to watch fan experiences. So James and the Red Men and anybody, AGTV, any of those that go to the games themselves. Anybody that watches Liverpool from the inside will tell you the Liverpool fans love someone who's going to try. So as much as people watching online are saying, well, I don't care that he runs up and down and he chases back and he helps challenge and he does things. The fans in the stadium appreciate that level of effort and energy, which somebody might just argue is, well, that's what you should do. That's your job. You're getting paid to do it. But the fans watching you do that appreciate the fact that, all right, yeah, you haven't scored, but you know what? You track back and tackle. You had an assist. You had a shot on target, or you hit the frame, or whatever, you were unlucky. So they're still with him. As much as many of them might not think he's as good as whoever the comparison is, what they're saying is, well, he's our guy and we're going to back him, which is different to the fans who are sitting behind the screens like us and behind the keyboards and just typing stuff because from the time he was bought, he wasn't the player that you wanted. So you're going to die on the hill where you're saying, well, he's crap, but he's never going to be good. So it's just very in perspectives, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to continue on add on to what you're saying there, Angel. Here's a comment from a legend of Liverpool in John Barnes. And his factual statements that he's saying, this is what a lot of fan base needs to remind themselves and needs to think clearly when it comes to Darwin Núñez. He works hard for the team and never shies away from the ball. He shows for the ball, he gets on the ball, helps his teammates. Darwin tracks back a lot and helps out his team. If Darwin Núñez was as good as a finisher as Erling Haaland, Robbie Fowler, or Alan Shearer, he'd be the best player in the world. The physical qualities Núñez has are things those players didn't have. You can't have it both ways. If he was a fantastic finisher, he wouldn't have come to Liverpool for 60 million. That is a factual statement, and I agree with everything he says here 100%. And people need to realize that. Yes, he is not the most clinical finisher, but the amount of things that Darwin does do for team on a pitch. Exactly, Pops, because he's still young. What he does for the team on the pitch speaks volumes and helps the team out. So as frustrating as people get with his finishes, that will come. But what he does right now is immense and it helps the team. He's a problem. People have to think about him. Think about, oh shoot, I better watch myself because his pace and power can get past us and cause us problems. And he's very unselfish. He doesn't have a problem passing off the ball. We've seen it many times to an opposing player to take a shot to score. He doesn't always look for his shot. Maybe that's a detriment to him as well, but I like the attributes that Darwin brings to the team. People need to be a little bit more lenient on him and not be so harsh. Just my opinion. And I think that is why.
That said, he needs more goals, though.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I have a feeling it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because if you study it, his
I'm hoping that is run.
Yeah, 100%. When Mo is gone, we're going to need him more to score more. And I think that's what's going to happen.
Has to.
Nah, Crab, stop with the 80 million. We did not pay 80 million for Darwin Núñez. We paid 60 million for Darwin Núñez. The rest of them is add-ons, and we paid 0 cents. So stop with the inflated price.
Let's pay the 80. That's what I'm saying. Let's pay the 80. No, I won't pay 80. I want to
Yes.
pay 80.
I have
You know
no
why?
problem paying
If we
80.
pay 80, that means he's reaching all the targets. He's reached all the
He's
goals that he wants.
targeting
Let's pay the 80.
exactly
Let's get it
Foxy.
to 80.
No, but I
Let's get
heard
it there.
apparently we paid like an additional like 8 million on the add-ons apparently for Darwin Nunes apparently.
So we've paid 68 million right now.
But
68
then he's
million.
reached
I
the
don't
target.
want-
Then.
Then I don't want he's reached the target. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
people saying, throwing out like Crab just throw. Oh, we paid 80 million. We didn't pay 80 million for him. We paid 60 plus you said the 68 million. That's what we paid for him. Leave it at the actual number. Don't inflate.
Well, I'm not sure though, but yeah, around that region and stuff.
If he hits his numbers, Crab, you will pay the 80, which is fine.
Great.
If he doesn't, don't pay the 80. So
No, but
don't
I'm
just
saying
throw
like
the 80 out there.
what is Ross saying? Like we gotta sell him or something or what?
No. Crowd just throwing the 80 out there like that's what we paid for. No, we didn't. We didn't. Pay what say it, make
Big
a
ends,
statement
man.
on what we
Happy New
paid
Year
for
to
it. Big up ends. Happy New Year ends. Yeah, just see a couple more people jump in. Happy New Year to Imran. Yeah, big up to you all,
His should
man.
be sleeping right now and stuff. He should be in the 2024 already and stuff.
Nah, sleeping, drinking.
I just think that we need to support our
I don't know if
players
he can
a lot
hang
more.
and stuff. That's what I'm saying and stuff. So he's probably sleeping and stuff.
I laugh and crap. He on too much rum right now.
All I'm saying is that where's Krabs right now? 'Cause I've been drinking since like 8 in the morning. So if he's not here, he can't
He's soft.
hang.
He can't keep up with you. He too old. I guarantee you he can't even walk right now.
Damn.
So let me start with
Give me a
predictions.
scoreline, Barnes. Give me a scoreline, Barnes. Give me a scoreline. I start with you. We put you on the heat first.
Nah, never in the heat with me. We beat Newcastle 3-0.
Mm.
Angel.
I would say 3-1. The goal we concede is a corner.
Come on, Angel, man. Drink another drink, Angel.
Unfortunately, but I think we win 3-1 though.
I'll go in between. I'll take a 2-0. Nice and comfortable. Sleeping sweetly into the new year.
Crab said I got issues. I ain't got any issues, Crab. I just don't like numbers games thrown out there. We haven't paid for a player. Simple. He's saying 4-2. Fair
Crab's
enough.
to 4-2.
People,
Rev Knights to
Revenite,
3-1.
post your predictions in the chat. 3-1 for Revenite. Keep them coming. I want to see all of them.
Everybody
I think we
knows
can
my
see it.
agenda. AB1 for the Golden Gloves. I want more clean sheets, guys.
4-0. I love Liverpool. 4-0. And round 1-0. I want clean sheet for Ali to be on the top of the league.
Yeah.
Red for Life.
Red for Life to 3-1. A brace for Darwin and Jota the third. Why?
Hey, I'm saying 3-1. 3-1. 3-1 seems.
Redbird, what you say? What you saying, Redbird? Let me see. Let me see what Redbird's saying. Dakota's saying 3-1. I think we get a clean sheet because you don't see that man beating our bot line. No. I'm sorry.
Although I like the youngster, Miley. He's been playing really well. I'll give him that. One break spark, I guess.
Just a win, guys, period. Jay Kismet 4-0.
I hear you, Terrence. I hear you.
Newcastle has not been good in the last few games here, so
yeah, they're struggling a bit, to be honest.
They're struggling to stop players from getting in, and their defense is shaky, bro. I mean, I'm not even against good sides. Their defense has been terrible. You look at their
Botman coming back should help them, though. Botman coming back should help them. Is Botman? Yeah, Botman back. He just come back, didn't he?
Yeah, he just come back. He fully in there yet. That's the truth.
I'd probably try Livramento at left back too and get rid of Dan Burn. He struggled badly as well.
He does. Watch them turn into AC Milan. Oh boy.
Like Man
Newcastle
United block everything else.
last 7. Last win was 10-man Fulham. You. Newcastle
Kids may
don't
say
worry.
hype trainers run out the hype, man.
I kind of agree with that, though. I think the amount of football that they've played with on all the
Yeah,
injuries.
I think they just be unfortunate, man. The Tonali incident and then all the injuries and how many injuries came during a small space of time was left them really thin on the ground. So it's hard, man.
And they have not really invested, to be honest.
Yeah.
They haven't invested, and they got the money.
I guess they're trying to balance it, right? Because they don't have the same way City didn't initially have the window to use to spend the money. Remember what they did was that sponsorship deal and all that sort of stuff behind the scenes. Newcastle haven't done any of that, so they don't have a space really in January to go big either. So maybe they do a couple loans or something in January, but they need to do a little something in order to just get back into Europe, in my opinion.
But they just
the top
play
looking tight.
So wouldn't they be allowed to spend a little more than normal? No. I can understand.
I guess it depends on how much they actually raised, though, because they only played in the group stages. Remember?
Yeah, that is true.
Just in and out. So I don't know how much money actually they generate just for the group stages, to be honest. So
yeah,
Gordon Davis in mind. I'll watch. That's in mind.
Yeah, Gordon is in mind, but he's looked very tired in the last few games too. He's had poor performances over the last.
His legs look heavy too.
Yeah, they look heavy as well.
Yeah.
I just want to see a strong defensive game and just take our chances and we just beat them. That's as simple as that. That's all I want to do. Because after that, we got the
clinical up front
game first before we Carabao Cup game.
It's just cups, yeah. You got cup games before because we don't play any league until the 21st.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, peoples, big up to all. Happy New Year to you all, celebrating New Year already. We're soon going to be there ourselves. Looking forward to 2024. Let me continue this train, Liverpool top league. Let me win this league. Simple. Baby quad all day long. I'm calling it. Baby quad.
Let's go.
Big up to you all. Stay tuned tomorrow. Watch along. Catch us on Beijing Reds TV live. And we will see you then.
Beijing Angel, come back, man. Come back and shout the crowd before we leave. Where are you?
Angel drunk.
Now,
Pops.
Nah, he did.
No, what time is the watch along and stuff?
Oh my goodness. Watch along is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We coming live at 2:50, 2:55 Eastern Time.
I might be awake at that time. I ain't gonna lie and stuff.
All right. No problem. No problemo. People.
Yeah, Reginald Disley says 3-1. They got Reginald Disley. That looks like a new name. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, it is. Welcome. Peoples, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. And
Easy burners. You know what to do.
Exactly. Peoples, we
Happy New Year, one and all.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Bless.
Peace.